Of time, stories weaving words that climb, whispered tales in a cozy nook. Welcome to the magic of every book. Bookshelf Babble, take the stage, turn the chapter, fill the page. Laughter, wisdom, stories to spare. A podcast world where books are everywhere. From paperbacks to leather spines, mysteries, thrillers, and classic lines. Stories crackle, voices ring. Dive on in, it's a podcast thing. Adventures waiting just one word away. From Austen's romance to Hemingway. Gather round, it's the bookish delight.
Hey, hello, yo, welcome. In Bookshelf Babble live session, here we talk about books and all related topics. And I'm your host, Yohani, and here we go. We start our session. If you're not familiar, we like to handle this session in HelloTalk application. It's application where people around the world learn languages. I like it because it's very simple. You can create the voice room in which to which anyone in the planet can join. I like it, because it's all very simple, and you very simple can find it to interesting to people to talk. Okay, let's go. As was recommended by fellows, I just try to restart the voice room immediately after starting. Okay, close here and just start the voice room again, and just press the start. Okay, I restarted, and I just mentioned that I'm okay. I don't know what happened. I just mentioned here that I'm streaming this session on YouTube and on Twitch. Just like to mention and point people about this. Okay, and just let you some small notation. If you watch this session on Twitch or on YouTube, just like to follow and subscribe, and you can write the comments. I will answer on these comments too. Don't hesitate, write the comments here in chat, or if you want, just join to talk here in HelloTalk. Hey, hello. If you want to join, just raise your hand, I will add you. If you want, just listen. You can stay and write your questions or your comments here. I will read. And first and regular question I like to ask: what book are you reading and what your current reading status? You still read the same book, or just maybe start something new? If you know about me, I just continue reading the Ursula Le Guin, the Earthsea series. You're welcome. Just listen. It's but we just wait, maybe someone join. If you as I mentioned, I still reading the Ursula Le Guin, the Earthsea series, about it's some classic fantasy. I like it, and it's very light reading, especially first book. But to be honest, I don't have a lot of time to read it now. Just several pages per day sometimes, if I have time. Nice. If you're looking, it's It's cool. Yeah, I don't expect it to a lot of people just looking on YouTube. Yeah, because maybe it's some strange and weird content. Yeah, but I try to do this like some practice for streaming, practice for speaking, and for keeping conversation and talk about books. Yeah, it just for fun. Okay. What I want to add. Yeah, I don't have any updates. I mentioned some several times in this kind of sessions. I like to go to visit secondhand and visit a book section to find something interesting, like reading and see interesting books. But I like to visit it several 2 days ago, and I just saw the book what was before, and not found something new interesting. Yeah, it's some kind of my hobby, my behavior, just to visit secondhand and find something interesting and book and buy it to my bookshelf, and maybe in some point of the time I will pick up one of the book. It's in this case it's happened with Ursula Le Guin. I not like to looking for some special this book. I just bought this author in several months ago, and when I complete one book I just go through the shelf and find it, and okay, I just decided I want to read this because I heard a lot about Ursula Le Guin as a writer, and especially about this series, and it was one of the reasons why I chose this book. Okay, some people join here. If you want to talk about book, just raise your hand. I will add you to conversation here. If you want to listen, you can write your reading status in comments. Yeah, just to choose what format is suitable for you. Okay, and okay, I just second. I'm back and bringing several books that I want to share too. Just a second. Okay, and first I want to show paper variant of book what I am reading, the Ursula Le Guin, the Sea. Yeah, I prefer to read the paper variant of books, but sometimes I read in electronic version too. And also I started, it's some kind of, I don't know how it's described, a breakfast book, or yeah, I like to read when I have a breakfast, when I drink coffee and eat the porridge. It's Stephen Hawking's A Brief History of Time. It's the same story. I bought this book in second hand. It's just attract my attention because it's some very well-known author and very popular book, and it's non-fiction book about some popular physics. And also I have the second part of this book. It's some not second edition, it's extension of this book, but publish it around after 20 years after the first book was was published. Yeah, Stephen Hawking's A Brief History of Time. Yeah, it's like 2 books what I'm reading. Okay, we have some comments. Okay, I try to find information about book what you mentioned here. Why you struggling? You want to complete but you don't want to read? What is the reason you struggle with book, or just you don't have time for read this book? Because sometimes I have the struggle with kind of some books, and I can read one book around some several months because it just like to some several pages in a week, and reading like to spread on months. But some books, it's if it's very interesting, attract my attention, I can read just like to through the 1 or 2 days because it's so very interesting. Yeah. Okay, I try to find it. What reads human nature? Okay, I find this book. Okay, I recognize. We talk about this later. Some session before. Okay, let's go. Someone want to join us?
Hey there.
Hey, hello, how are you?
How's it going?
Yeah, it's fine. What about you?
It's great. It's a nice topic that you have chosen.
Yeah, I like it, and it's some kind of filter because not all people join here, just only people who are interested in the book. Yeah.
Yeah. So can you tell me what books are you reading now?
Yeah, I can. I just repeat. I told before, but I can repeat. And I'm reading Ursula Le Guin, the Earth Sea series.
So, what is it about?
It's fantasy. It's some kind of classic fantasy. It was written in 70s of last century, and yeah, I very like
It seems
it.
nice.
It's fantasy. It's about wizards, like to dragons, and the imagined world, what called Sea, and this world is present some kind of islands, what like represent different like culture, natures, and all action happen between the islands.
So, yeah, if I ask you your favorite book, what would you say?
Oh, it's a hard question because almost every book what I'm last read, I just put 5 star from 5. It's some complicated to find some favorite. I can just pick up one of them what was inspired me. It's some very popular Atomic Habits.
Yes.
I think it's I just that name. It's about habits, some kind of self-development and self-growth book. And
Yeah.
I like it.
It's a kind of popular book.
I slightly afraid about like very popular books. Yeah, I have some kind of, I don't know, suspicious if you book some very popular, it's just some kind of hype. It's not maybe something worse in this book. Yeah, but I just like this book because I find the very nice idea in the habits. It's some kind of like two small steps to reach big goals, and very important to establish habits and do these habits, and a long distance. And yeah, I think I have some kind of interest. I like to ride on bike.
What?
I like to ride on bike. Last 2 months is I start running, and also in the last 2 months is I just start like to streaming and try to like to record some videos, streaming like to football matches and all stuff what related for video, for recording. What about you?
You share them on YouTube or somewhere else?
Yeah, for example, I'm streaming this session on YouTube and Twitch. I sent like a link before. I just let maybe duplicate it here. If you want, you can just like to watch by this link, and I now streaming. Yeah, and yeah, it's some kind of like to fun and hobby. I just try to do some different like stuff, different content. I have like to maybe some dream to record the podcast, and I just thinking about this, try different like formats and try to, I don't know, create something interesting for another people. Yeah. Okay, what about you? Can you share what's your reading status? What book are you reading in current moment?
Actually, at the moment, I'm trying to prepare for a master exam, and I'm not reading any kind of other books because I have to study my textbooks, and I don't have enough time to read novels or other books.
Okay, and what is your like major? What is your main subject? What do you study?
I study English language teaching at university.
Do you want to work as a English teacher or maybe like to translator? In what direction do you plan?
Actually, I'm working as a teacher right now.
In school?
But I'm going to
or in
no,
university?
not in school, in institutions. But I'm going to pursue my studies in higher degree.
Yeah, I see. Is it
Yeah. What about you? What's your major?
To be honest, I not like to study as nothing now, but when I was in university, I interested in biology, and I study birds. I work as ornithologist, and part of my life was like to connect it and with birds in biology. But after I decided to switch to software development, and now I'm programmer, and I develop a mobile application for Android platform.
Yeah. Wish you luck.
Yeah, but I have the teaching experience too. I have several years. I teach foreign students who want to like to learn biology and chemistry in Belarus on English language. Yeah, I have this experience.
Which country are you living in?
I'm from Belarus, but now I'm living in Sweden. I just like to move here. Sorry?
I'm living in Iran.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
In a small town.
Yeah. What kind of town? What name of the town?
It's Shahrud. It is not so famous, but it's a beautiful city.
Yeah, I have like to. I did now. I have like a very warm connection and memories with Iran. I not visit Iran, but I have like one Iranian student, and he invited me to celebrate Nowruz. And it was
great.
It was nice experience and nice like to his story about this like to celebration tradition, and yeah, I very like it.
Great.
Cool.
Yeah, it was nice talking to you.
Yeah, yeah. I very glad to talk with you too. Just follow, and it's if you. I try to be here like regular. It will be nice to talk again after you complete your masters.
Yes, thank you. So, see you.
Yeah, see
I
you
guess
and have a
I'm
good
gonna
time.
go.
Yeah, thanks for your
And
talk
thank
and
you, you
time.
too.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye. Okay, we have the question here about like to studying by birds. Uh, it's if you know about science, this science called like to ornithology. It's science would study birds, and human who study birds is like ornithologist. And I work as ornithologist. I think some several years after university. I tried to study and complete PhD, but I decided and like to decided for myself I'm not like a person who is a scientist, and I just decided to switch for to teaching and after to software development. Yeah, but I think it's some in this time it was some kind of I don't know, some interest because I work a lot of in the field. We catch the birds, we like to measure birds, we like to find the nest, measure eggs. Yeah, it's some kind of a lot of travels, a lot of like to camping, and I like more this kind of like to life, not the like a scientific like to point of this work. Yeah, maybe I maybe I don't know. Maybe it's cliche, maybe not, because it's some very like to popular topics, and I think a lot of people who want to publish their own books about like to self-development just talk about habits. I'm not sure it's this book is some great, but I happy to read it and to find some very good idea about habits. It's just small steps and small improvements can lead to great result. Yeah, I think it's not just like to innovation of this book. It's just like a common idea about habits. Yeah, and I just like to try to use this idea for establish my habits, and it's really work. Yeah, I try to do, for example, I try to be here in Hello Talk like to every day, just for practice my like to speaking skills, and on long distance it's it have a good like to result. Yeah. Okay, we have a lot of people here. If you want to join to talk, just raise your hand. I will add you to conversation. Yeah, if you have a question, just like to write. Just write question in the chat. I will answer. Okay, we have one additional hand here. Let's go. Just a second. Yeah. Hey, hello.
Hi, Johnny. Can you hear me?
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing good, and you?
Yeah, I'm fine too. I just like to end of the day. I just do my routine for streaming and for talking here. Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm here for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but we can follow up the interesting topics that you have embarked on. I think the project you have mentioned about podcasts introducing books,
Yeah,
discussing literature is interesting.
yeah,
And I think you mentioned that before. Um, but do you have a plan how to do that? Like,
yeah,
do you have? Mhm.
yeah. I just like to thinking about it. I don't like to do some particular like moments in this direction. I just thinking about format and about like to maybe technical aspects, how it's correctly recorded video and sound, and yeah, I just uh, think about format. Do you have
Yeah,
some?
it's great.
Do you have uh, some specific ideas or some thoughts about it?
Well, I'm still a learner. I listen to podcasts in Arabic,
Yeah,
which is my native language, and also French and English, but not so much in English. And I think it's an amazing idea. Now the problem is, I think, much more technical. You have to have the equipment, and then how to remove, I mean, something which is not desirable that you wanted in your video, and you want to keep um, the smoothness and the easiness of your speech without any interruption. This is difficult
yeah,
because you want the discussion to be much more spontaneous. So I think you have to prepare a briefing. So if you want to discuss a topic with someone that you're going to host in your podcast, you have to prepare a script, a list of questions. You give a duration to that person, to your guest, to prepare and to look at the questions and to just to do some kind of rehearsal. Um, and then you start videotaping your podcast. Um, yeah, so yeah, this is my suggestion.
yeah. I think it's all totally agree with all like point what you mentioned. Yeah, it's for great podcast it should be like a good preparation, especially for person who like to host. He should be like to prepared and ready to ask, to keep conversation and to go like all smooth. Uh, yeah, I think about this aspect too, and I just like to find the one like moments I try to record by like to script what I prepared before, and this is sounds something like unnatural when you try to just like to read the text what you prepare, and in this case it's like to free conversation between the people. It's like to more like to it sounds more natural, but sure you should be like to prepare the question and just like to keep it in mind what question should be followed one by another. Yeah, but I think it's some kind of interview in like a free when the one people ask another and answer. It's like to more natural and more like comfortable for people who will be listen. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, I really like it. And I think this is exactly what distinguishes a podcast from a documentary or formal interview, because the guests just feel free, comfortable,
yeah,
and don't pay attention to mistakes, just as if speaking about his biography, um, as if he's like speaking to a friend. And this is what is amazing about a podcast.
yeah, yeah,
And yeah, and also the idea of books is amazing. I mentioned before in the comment the book of David Hume's Treatise of Human Nature.
yeah,
I'm reading this book, so when I found some struggle with understanding some abstract ideas, because the book is divided into three books, sub-books or volumes. The first volume is so abstract that it's very hard to understand the principles and maxims. So what I did is I um, I went to YouTube and I tried to look at some discussions of the book in a podcast or in a documentary, and I couldn't find a single like podcast talking exclusively about the book itself. Yeah, there's some um, summaries and you have some discussion of David Hume's philosophy in general, but you know, an exclusive talk about the book itself doesn't exist. And I think this is a gap that you have as a chance, opportunity to fill in um, in the YouTube in general, and you can just make it in Spotify or other application that you know.
Yeah, it's some interesting idea, just like to read some very serious book, philosophical, and just like to in the same time like to watch and listen some discussion about it. It's like to it's sometimes it's like to help to understand more deeply some ideas.
Yeah. I mean, I have a question here. So, it is a comment, in fact, because whenever you finish a book and you like it so much, you feel a passion to hear the feedback from someone. I mean, you you don't just, I mean, finish the book and then you throw it away or you put it in the bookshelf. So you need someone to talk to and to listen to his or her feedback. And I think podcast is working here because when you finish a book and then you go to YouTube and to listen to the podcast about the book and you start listening to some ideas you might have missed while reading the book or confirmation of your understanding. And I think this is a great chance for readers to listen um, to the summary of the book and its discussion in a lively session.
Yeah, it's an interesting topic. It's some kind of like to I don't know, like to book club when the people read one like a particular book and after discuss. But I to be honest, I don't know how correctly like to make this conversation and this discussion about what like to discuss. Yeah, because in general, it's for me it's some kind of memory from my school time when we read some like particular book and after we discuss in the lesson, discuss about like moral principle of some one book. After we write like some kind of test work about this, and yeah, it just for me it's some kind of like memories about this. Yeah, but I don't have experience to talk like to and discuss about some specific book with another person or like to people.
Great.
Yeah. It's will be interesting, but
Yeah.
it's I don't have this experience. Okay, I want to just add some small like to point to topic about like a future podcast. I still think about like you will be like my first interview person who I want to interview and about like to Moroccan literature and like your personal interests. Yeah, I just thinking about this, and I remember you like to previously like to agreed with this, and I just planning about questions and planning about like to topics what we discuss, and I prepare some questions. Part of the question I will be like to send for you just for brief recap and like to be prepared for answer, and not all questions because I prepare some additional question. You will be like to, how it's correctly pronounced, like to freestyle and answer this question.
Yeah.
And also I think about like to technical aspects how correctly like to record it, because I'm not sure like to quality should be like to 100% or like the picture should be like to excellent. Yeah, every time we want to be like to produce a very nice like to content, but to be honest, to make this some content and good quality, you should be do a lot of practice. It's not possible to do okay, I 100% will be prepared and record it all like on 100%. No, it's it should be just practice. Make the one episode, second episode, third and 10th episode on 100th episode you will be like to make like to record it very well. Yeah, I just think about this and just try record, and after maybe some cuts, some like bad moments or some pauses to make like more suitable. Don't worry, I think about this and I keep in the mind. I will be like to mail for you about this, and in general I'm planning maybe more close to end of September make the session. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Don't worry.
Yeah, and from your side, I just need to free time around like I don't know how comfortable for you. Maybe 1 hours, maybe less or more. Just like to see it and record.
Yeah, I think what is great about podcasts is that you don't know where it might lead you. So, of course, you prepare questions, and then you try to motivate and open the discussion using some already prepared script. But the margins of freedom should be wider, and yeah. So think about the topic is amazing, but I think I have to do some research concerning the publications and also the up-to-date products.
Yeah. I have just like a small like remark about this. Don't worry about like to well preparing and like to be expert in like to American literature. I not expected this, and I think it's not so important. It's for me it's more interesting just like to your personal experience, your like to reading experience, and yeah, what you know. I know it's not like about like modern state of American literature. It's just about like to your personal view, and it's not like to literature podcast about like to true literature or like modern, and I not like want to reach this kind of goals. It's just like conversation, and for me, for example, it's interesting how like public library work here in your country, what you do to if you want to take the books, and or if you want to buy where you buy. For me it's interesting with this kind of topics, because in different countries work different than in here in Sweden or in Belarus. Yeah, and for me it's interesting this kind of like practical questions about book.
Yeah.
In other words, no worries, you just like to possible join without any preparation and talk about like your experience. Yes, for me it's interesting like this.
Yeah. Thank you so much for thinking about that, and I will be very glad to join you in this amazing project.
Okay, it's some very good words. I'm not sure it should be like amazing, but it's just for enjoy. Yeah, I not expected to like
of course,
100 like to 1,000 listening. It's just like for fun and
fun.
Enjoy.
Fun number one, and then profit number two.
yeah, sure. It's just
that's true.
Itself. Okay, I think for my time is left for today too. I should be go to sleep.
Yeah. I planned to stay for 10 minutes. Now it's 20 because the discussion is interesting. And thank you for hosting this and keeping me on stage for this Nice talk.
Yeah.
And
See,
see you around.
yeah, I just like to small mark. Every time you join from different accounts.
Oh no, it's just different names.
Okay, it's different names every time.
Yeah, I have this atomic habit, which is
Okay.
changing the name every week,
Okay, and as word, I
and
just
also the profile.
every time I think if you something from Morocco join, it's maybe you.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Very nice. Yeah. Thank you, Yanni, and
Yeah. Thank you for your
enjoy
time too.
the-
Yeah. Yeah.
See you. Goodbye.
See you. Bye. Okay, I just like to wrap up for this conversation. For Mohammed, if you listen us, yeah, thank for your time too. Just follow if you want to talk, and maybe okay, just for 2 minutes, because I should believe if you have some question. Hey, hello, Mohammed. Okay, I just like to wrap up. If you want to talk next time, just follow me or.
Hello, how are
Hey,
you doing?
hello. It's well, but I should be leave because it's my time is left. Yeah, I just joined ask you because I want to tell like to thank for your time to listen.
Okay, next time, inshallah.
Yeah, just follow. I try to be here like regularly every day, not every day sometimes. Yeah, when I started, just next time join, I will add you to conversation. Yeah, if you want to watch, I send the link like to my previous sessions. Yeah.
What time do you have opened the room?
In general, I think after how much time is it in your country?
Okay, and not every day you open the room in here, or sometimes you open, sometimes not.
What time is it in your country now?
No,
Yeah.
no, in Morocco the time is different, not the same time.
Yeah, I know. I just how much time?
In Morocco, 10.
10:57. Yeah.
Yes.
It's the same time here in mine, and in general.
Yes.
Yeah, because in Sweden it's the same.
You know,
like,
Greenwich.
Not
The time
Greenwich. It's not. It's like +2. It's 22.57 now in my computer, and yeah, I try to be in from 10 to 11.
But you know, in Morocco, just 10:00.
Okay.
For example, I'm sorry, not 10. It's night.
Okay. No worries.
Night.
Yeah. Okay. I just try to be in this time here. Yeah. Just follow and you get notification.
It's
when
different,
I
I think, 1 year.
Yeah, in 1 hour difference.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I should be go. Thank for your
Okay.
time.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah. See you next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye.
So, bye.
Bye. Okay. I think it was nice talk today, and I'm very happy. Like we have nice talk with two person. With Iranian girl who study English, and with like my American friends. Yeah, it was nice talk. I very enjoyed because it goes very freely and without some problems, and we know each other and we have like a good conversation. Yeah, I very enjoyed. I just on the end want to mention, if you like it, just put the like, write the comments, your feedback, because it's some kind of energy and motivate me to do this content for future. Yeah. Thank you for your time, and see you next time in Hello Talk Bookshelf Babble live session. Something like this. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, bye.
Flip the pages, hear the sound of time. Stories weaving words that climb. Whispered tales in a cozy nook. Welcome to the magic of every book. Bookshelf Babble, take the